Hello everybody, my name is Kale Kosnick. I'm a professional IKEA hacker and welcome to Handy Design Modern Ideas online school. Today I want to invite you to first off watch my Swedish Socialism for January, the third week of January 2022. So it just happened, I just recorded it. It should go up live today. Lots of news. The IKEA hacking news you want, the IKEA hacking news you need. That's right, we all have projects in the pipeline, we all have big dreams, we want to participate in PEAK Furnishings. You need to stay ahead of the game. Okay, let's move on. The bootcamp. There's a free bootcamp that I'm launching today. Every day I'll record simple classes, 1-2 minutes on YouTube, things that you need to learn. Before you can become an IKEA hacker, before you can successfully design for PEAK Furnishings, before it makes sense to purchase those expensive courses in my school, SwedishSocialism.com, sign up with your email and you can look at them. You can read the description, see if it captures you, okay? So before all those things, before you become a true IKEA hacker, design successfully for PEAK Furnishings, and before you purchase my courses, you have to complete this free bootcamp. I think everyone, it's the guide to good home ownership. It will teach you the skills that you will need. You know, I wrote this out. Listen, gain a certain skill set. That's right. It's not rocket science. It is a repetitive set of motions, right? Switching tools, left, right hand, being fluent, for example. Okay, it is a repetitive set of motions that you have to become fluent at. Okay, it is being excellent at understanding of your tools and the nuance that they can deliver. That's right, most people think that a drill has just one setting, off and on. Mistake. You can, by carefully understanding your tools and buying the right tools, don't waste your money purchasing the wrong tool. I will have probably several little bootcamp lectures on what to consider when you are buying tools. PEAK Furnishings, good home ownership requires that you do have access to a certain tool. If you can't purchase, if the cost is prohibitive, remember there are organizations like, for example, I am aware of the Toronto Tool Library that will rent out tools. So if the costs are prohibitive, there are ways around it, right? We're hackers, we're thinking differently, right? When you complete this boot camp, you will so not only sort of gain the tools, the skill set, the fluency in certain motions that will allow you to be successful, you also gain a certain mindset, a way of thinking. We unburden your mind of certain entrenched concepts which are holding you back. I believe it's true. I promise when you sort of enjoy this dump of unnecessary information that's holding you back, things will open up and you will start thinking and being creative in a different way. It will activate a different part of your brain. It's true, I promise that. The most surprising thing is for people when they discover that when they start pursuing their passions, a different part of their brain unlocks. It is something that's intuitive. It is something that they want to do and they're willing to learn and they're willing to put in the time, the effort, and the most valuable resource, our attention to it. Yeah, I promise you that it's an amazing experience. So you gain a certain mindset. Exactly what I said. What is that mindset? And I'll tell you, the first rule of IKEA hacking is this. Warranty calls only happen when things fail. So the first rule of sort of PEAK Furnishings, IKEA hacking, is you don't let things fail. There's a backup to the backup. We are designing for the unreasonable, I call it. What does that mean? What does it mean when I see we design for the unreasonable? Sign up for the school. I'll go into detail. It's an important concept and it should always be at the back of our minds. I'll give you an example. Today I just had a call with a friend that I'm advising on a project, and she told me something like, oh, don't worry about it, Carol, it's a dry bar. And you know what I told her? You're right, Echo. We're scouters. I said, you're right, Echo. It is a dry bar until the first drink is spilled. All right, so that's what I mean when we say we design for the unreasonable. The focus is on quality, forward thinking. Right? That's what designing for is for unreasonable. We're not just designing for this moment. This is the need. We're future-proofing our designs. That's the modern ideas part of the school. We're future-proofing for design. You have good understanding of how the things that you have designed, how they work, so you're able to maintain them at their optimum peak performance. That is what you want out of your creations. You skip the mindless gimmicks of social media hypes and TikTok challenges. You know what? It's those things do have a function. They're fun, they're entertaining, not at the school level. Here we focus our attention on things that matter. I clearly outline sort of on every sort of undertaking that I do, I clearly outline 8 to 10 different steps, stages. Stop, focus your work on this detail. This is crucial. Make sure this is done properly. Some things, being an IKEA hacker means that you are doing some things mindlessly. That's that fluidity. You're just working, bam, bam, bam. You're assembling. You're efficient. Whether you're working at home or you make a decision to sell your skills on the marketplace, that's what will give you success. That fluency, that efficiency. You practice that. Tools, your extension of your body. Why did I buy this tool? I'll give you advice because it works and fits my body really well for the range of motions that I do. And it's very light and it does specific thing. I'll tell you what it does. You must own an impact driver, okay? Sign up. I'll tell you the secret on the other side. Teachable, okay? Focus of the school is always on quality. We skip the mindless gimmicks. And the third, sort of the final actually stage of the bootcamp, you've completed it. You feel confident in your skills that I've shown you that you must be good at. The final step in the bootcamp before you make those purchases for those courses, because they are expensive, the purchase has to make sense for you. So what you will do is you will go around your place and you will identify an area that needs the most improvement. Your life, your flow, the way your household functions, your what I call the necessary human activity. It's a boring term that I came up with. It's a kind of theoretical, handy design, modern ideas. It's on the modern ideas side. We minimize the necessary human activities. That's how we optimize people's lives. When some things go down, how much time you spend on them, and your free time goes up. Right? So we will identify a project in your household that needs that's the most wasteful in time and effort and attention, leaves you burnt out. We'll identify those small improvements, because sometimes peak furnishings is not about making dramatic, life-altering changes. Sometimes it's simply, it's that 2%. Right? So we'll talk about, for example, fasteners. This is the 2%. Here, so I can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Part of the bootcamp, we'll talk about fasteners and things that I bring into absolutely every IKEA Hacking Peak Furnishing install, because that's one simple and inexpensive way to elevate your project. Improvement, that 2% improvement, and I guarantee you it will reflect dramatically in your whatever you undertake. So you have the skill set, you have a project, and it will be easy and it will make sense to purchase my courses. Okay, this is it. Welcome to that's my invitation to you to join the bootcamp after I finish this video. I'll edit, I'll do the mashup, I'll upload it. SwedishSocialism.com. Sign up for free with your email. Join the bootcamp. First thing, read the description of the courses, see what tickles your fancy. Maybe you want to post a question in the bootcamp. Hey, are you gonna get? How will you gonna get to that? It's coming. Okay, follow my instructions. I'll identify those things and live Swedish socialism for yourself. Okay, ciao. I gotta run. I gotta do some more editing. Text calls coming in, people seeking my advice, right? Join the bootcamp, SwedishSocialism.com. Sign up for free with your email. Start doing it, okay? Before you spend that big money, okay? Ciao, I gotta go.